Thanks again, Steve Cashel, here at the Miami Arena in Miami, Florida. Chicago Bulls set to take on the Heat. And let's take a look at Phil Jackson's starting lineup. See a lot of guys around Phil. Harper and Jordan at the guards, Pippen and Rodman at forward, Luke Longley in the middle. 12 guys for the Chicago Bulls, a full team around Phil Jackson. The Miami Heat, it looks like a small gathering of friends, doesn't it? Pat Riley has Rex Chapman and Tony Smith starting. Alonzo Mourning's in the middle. Keith Atkins and Kurt Thomas are the forwards that start for Pat Riley. Lou Canella standing by on the baseline. What's up, Lou?
Tom, the Bulls know well what it's like playing an undermanned team. Last night at Atlanta, they battled a Hawks club that had just 8 healthy players, found themselves down by 17 in the second quarter before pulling out a victory. One note on Miami's side. Prior to the trade, the Heat had trouble scoring points. Over their past 5 games, they were averaging just 83 points, 42% shooting from the floor. Tonight, they may have a tough time scoring 50 with just 2 offensive threats in the lineup in Mourning and Chapman. Back to you guys.
You had best protect your water. You had best protect your, I mean, he's standing right here.
Yep. Okay, let's get this one and go back home, Mike.
Yep. Our officials for this evening's game, Jim Clark, Eddie Middleton, and Terry Durham. I'm impressed with Miami. They don't have the boxing announcer hollering out, let's get ready to rumble. Tony Smith, who they just got, will start the ball game. You think he knows the plays very well?
Well, I expect a lot of screen and rolls tonight, believe me.
They will jump again.
Don't you think you'll see that?
Oh, yeah. So the Bulls get the tap, and Ronnie Harper will bring it across the timeline to get things rolling. On the year, Bulls at 48, Miami 45%.
Come on!
MJ with it, with Tony Smith on him. Illegal. Immediately, they called it.
That was Alonzo Mourning trying to go down and help Tony Smith. The first thing they did is post him up with Michael.
What we got?
Dennis Rodman will trigger the inbound pass, and the Bulls get it rolling again. Michael goes into the same spot. MJ backs him in, had it knocked away, and a foul called as he got him on the hand.
Tony Smith at 6'4". Michael poses a question of him. So he gives him the fake. He comes down. He's going to take that one to the middle and across the wrist. The foul is committed.
Sports Channel like to welcome our affiliate TCI of Illinois and the viewers in Kankakee.
You know, when I played cards down at college, I used to say when I had 3 kings, Kankakee. I loved it.
Bulls a little better than Miami from the free throw line. 74, not bad. So 2-0 Bulls now. Smith in the backcourt with MJ right there. It's a direct Chapman. They've had their problems at the free throw line. Steps out of bounds. Bulls ball.
He was looking for the foul. Harp wouldn't give him any room, and he just went outside.
MJ with it on the wing. Back on top. Harper over to Dennis. Bulls with good ball movement. Ronnie Harper comes off the screen, penetrates just inside the free throw line, wouldn't go, and Mourning lost it. Actually, 3 white shirts lose it out of bounds. Bulls ball. Scotty will trigger the inbound pass. Offense on Luke. Luke Longley called for the offensive foul. Terry Durham says he moved on the screen.
Well, you don't need those kind of fouls on Luke. He's going to need them when they go down low. So it's the first time they get it in the offensive end.
Smith finds Rex Chapman. Quick jumper for Chapman. And Alonzo Mourning comes up with a long rebound. Mourning with it right back. Luke takes about a step away from him. Across the floor for 3. Right corner, nope. And Michael tapped it. Ronnie Harper comes up with it ahead to MJ. Faked the shot. He almost took it. Luke, you hear Phil hollering at him, getting the post. Down Down low, Scotty had it knocked away, out to Luke from 15. Luke came in and out. Mourning again, got cut off on the baseline by Longley, and almost threw that away. 2-0 Bulls. Mourning as Michael goes into double team. Smith for three.
Hey, his first shot is a three. He comes in shooting pretty good from three-point range. 25 out of 77. Bulls throw it away. A little sloppy here.
Ronnie Harper wasn't looking for that one. Miami with a 1-point lead as Tony Smith brings it across the timeline. Down low, Luke's going to pick up his second foul.
That's what I mean. He didn't need that first one down here setting the screen. So two. Let's see what Phil does. Last night he yanked him real quick, and here comes Bill Wennington with 9:59. 2 minutes played, and Luke's got 2 fouls here.
He replaces Luke Longley.
So Luke will check out. And that is headache number 1 this evening. Mourning pops out. Tries to back in, goes baseline, and good go in. John, so far their offense was a little bit of that pass and go away, but basically it's just give it to Alonzo and get out of the way.
Yeah, and that'll be a pretty good offense for him.
MJ with the fake, leans this time, couldn't get it. Mourning right there.
Bulls.
On the floor, and Tony Smith.
This is the way it started out in Atlanta last night. The Bulls missing easy shots, not getting back on defense.
Scotty backs in the lane. The fadeaway jumper. Nope. Rodman with a rebound. Kicks it out, and Ronnie Harper will reset.
The guy grabbed his arm, and Jimmy Clark says, "What are you mad at?" He said, "I had to rebound with one arm."
Scotty brings it out. Bill Wennington takes the baseline jumper. Now he'll take it back to the rim. And Mourning right there again.
Middleton says, "Don't be hollering."
7-2. Askins for three.
Well, this is what you have to get through. This young group here with 7 or 8 players is going to really be pumped up to go at you.
Got to be a holding foul. There it is on Kurt Thomas. Dennis was trying to come across the lane. Miami 4 of 6 Bulls have yet to scratch from the field. 2 free throws by MJ, the only points.
2 officials hollering at each other. Looked like Terry Durham and Ed Middleton were really going at it.
Wennington sets the screen again. Michael. And a foul called.
3 seconds on Rodman in the lane. So everything going wrong against the Bulls at this stage. They trail 10-2. They look like they just met each other on the plane. Looks like this is the team with all the new players.
See the turnover situation early going. And again, this is their offense, it looks like. Mourning, baseline jumper way off. Rodman had it tapped away. And it'll be Bulls ball. John, a team that's decimated like they are, and I don't mean they've got injury problems, they just don't have numbers. They've only got 8 players. You said it, a lot of times comes out very strong. Scotty to the basket, lays it in. And the key is to play through that first 4 or 5 minutes or so.
The crowd, the emotions and everything else, and they will be going as much as they can to Mourning. And if the Bulls try to sag too much, they've got some guys that can shoot the 3, as they proved already.
Askins with it on the wing, and an offensive foul on Kurt Thomas.
His second foul. Let's see what they decide to do if they do. Rodman down low, and he reaches and grabs Rodman, and there's your foul. So Riley, shorthanded the way it is, takes a look and says, "You got to play through it, guys."
Be like Hoosiers will finish the game with 4 guys on the floor. Scotty. In comes off the screen. Finds Wennington. Baseline jumper. Wennington 1 of 2 now. Miami with a 4-point lead. Smith. Rex Chapman puts up the 3 and hits. 13-6. Miami with the early lead. Harper with the spin move. Down low, Michael. MJ. Back to the rim, and Smith right there for the rebound. Miami leads it 13-6. Chapman fakes the three, goes by Scotty. The runner, nope, Rodman right there gets it out. Harper across the timeline, kicks it out. Michael fakes the three, makes the move. Out to Whittington from, oh no, inside. Nice pass to Scotty.
Wrong call, Jimmy Clark. He says he got ball. He had body all over the place.
Herb Thomas backs in. Fadeaway jumper. And Scotty right there with a rebound. Looking down the floor. Scotty.
A catch and deposit with one hand for Mike. Nice pass by Pip.
13-8. Miami's going to take a timeout. Pat Riley wants to talk about it. 6:17 left first period. And Miami leads it 13-8. Tonight they're running a little bit.
Yeah, you can get out and score some points if you get out this way. Here's Tony Smith with his second basket of the night. A three, and there's an easy layup. And here we go back to live.
Mourning with it way out. Scotty trying to deny that pass to Askins. And Ronnie Harper knocked it away but couldn't hang on. 11 on the shot clock now. 6:09 left. Mourning with it. Goes baseline. Kicks it out. Rex Chapman an open three.
Well, last night, all the threes were made by Mookie Blaylock of all they took. And tonight, they really are mixing it up. That's the second one for Rex Chapman.
Rodman comes across. Nice bounce to Scotty and a foul call. Keith Askins will pick up the personal.
Heat foul number 2, Keith Askins. His first, team's third.
So Scotty will go to the free throw line.
Looking at your offensive player. That's why we see it different. That's the whole lot of it.
He's really fouling again tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on that sideline up and down. And
Pip against the Heat. Again, just about his same career numbers as he has against everybody else. Bulls come out with some full court pressure now. Into Askins. Smith gets it back and almost threw it behind Askins. 16-10. Miami with the lead over the Bulls. Mourning comes across, now flashes back out. Smith fakes the three. Shot clock at 5 at 4. Chapman gets it to Mourning. Shot clock at 1. Smith gets away at 3. And Scotty right there for the Bulls. Rodman goes down the middle. MJ on the weak side. Michael with the post up with Smith on him. Crossover move, baseline jumper. He lost the ball, got it back, and a foul call on Dennis Rodman.
I'll tell you what, Alonzo Mourning is so illegal, he will not go over the other side. It's Dennis Rodman on the foul, number 1. But they come down when Michael posts up. You watch Alonzo Mourning is right in that black area.
3-point range, very telling. Miami 4 of 6 already. Askins and Smith with one, Chapman with a couple.
They've got to go down and help.
Like that?
Yeah, they've got to go down and help on Alonzo Mourning. When you do, you leave people open.
MJ kicks it over, threw it off ahead of somebody. Scotty drives in, kicks it back. Whittington top of the circle. Jumper wouldn't fall. 16.
Technical foul. Who's it on?
Dennis.
Dennis keeps applauding the call. You don't want to do that. Chapman on the technical foul. He's got 7.
The official said, "Do you want to stay in the game?" Dennis said, "Yes."
Why not?
Dennis push there. 17-10. Again, Heat with the lead. Morning's kind of their hub right now. They throw it into him, kick it out for the three-pointer, or take the shot. Alonzo makes the move, turns around, runs into Wellington. Rodman right there for the rebound. Out to MJ. Scotty's right behind him. That's where he was looking, but didn't go. Michael tries to drive. Cut off. Spins through and was looking for Dennis Rodman out of bounds. It'll belong to Miami.
Oh, the Bulls with such a slow quarter here. Michael tried to lay it on down to Dennis. Dennis was just trying to get position to rebound.
Miami leads it by 7. Rex Chapman comes around, ran into Michael. Out to Harper. Bryant takes it inside and got fouled.
Smith on the foul, his second. If they come with Jeff Malone, yes they do. Jeff Malone will come in here, and Jeff over the years has given Michael some tough matchup problems. Him running off the screen, he's got the great stroke from the outside. But this time Harper's going to go in, and now again underneath, here comes Harper in for the layup, and Tony Smith comes in and puts the foul on him.
Tony Kukoc up off the bench.
Terry Durham and Rodman with long conversations here.
Tony comes in. Dennis Rodman will leave. Rashawn Leonard comes in now. Tony Smith comes out. They are practically tiny now.
He's 6'4", and just doesn't look it, does it?
No. They've got 3 guards. Haskins is a small forward at best, and Alonzo Mourning. Jack Haley and Dennis Rodman. Dennis pleading his case and says, what do I do? Chapman goes down the floor, finds Haskins, over to Rashawn Leonard, bounces right back. Inside, looking to kick it back out. Chapman for 3.
That's a great job. All you have to do is go out and just fire that ball up. And he's got another, what's that, 4? No, he's got 3 threes.
From the corner, Whittington couldn't get it. Kukoc to the offensive rebound. And a foul on Tony.
The Bulls are so out of sync here. 3:37 in this first quarter, and they've got 12 points. Now, they did play last night. Tommy, they played. They had a delayed plane. They had to wait late. Got in here about 2 o'clock. And maybe we'll see any effects of them. They're pretty good in the second game of the doubleheader. Back-to-back game.
Or doubleheader, probably. I don't think they've lost one of those as Rex Chapman puts it up. Michael should pick up the personal foul. And does.
And now the Bulls are over the foul limit.
Ronnie Harper signals he wants a break. Steve Kerr gets set to check in as Rex Chapman makes the first. Coming up tomorrow on Sports Channel, it is really Slam Dunk Saturday. Starts at 11 o'clock with a Big East matchup. Boston College and Georgetown ends up with Ohio State Northwestern in the Big Ten. College basketball all day long right here on Sports Channel.
This kind of fun type game that they like to play. There's 4 guys that can shoot the long shot outside, and they got a real horse on the board. So 12 points in the first quarter for what? Chapman.
Which is what the Bulls have. Kukoc with it. On top, Michael. Makes the move. Kicks it out to Steve Kerr. Wants it right back. Has him. The baseline goes in. And gotta be a foul.
Alonzo Mourning with the animated. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have touched him. You thought Mike was going to hammer this one down, though, didn't you?
Might have been goaltending, too. Phil Jackson saying the same thing, that it could have been goaltending. It looked like Mourning got it after it hit the backboard. MJ hits the first. Here at Miami Arena, the Bulls take on the Miami Heat. First quarter action, 3:09 left. 22-13, 22-14 now. Miami Heat with the lead. As Chapman will bring it across the timeline. Three-pointers have been a big key for this ball club so far. Rashawn Leonard with Steve Kerr on him. And Steve Kerr called for the foul. We got a timeout. 2 minutes 56 seconds left. First period. The Miami Heat lead the Bulls 22-14. Welcome back to the Miami Arena here in Miami, Florida. Bulls take on the Miami Heat along with Johnny Red Kerr. I'm Tom Dorr. Reds, as we affectionately call him. Our Montgomery Ward Electric Avenue things are changing board. Points scored last year compared to this year for Miami, 101 to 92.5, and allowed about 102.8 to 93. So things kind of turn around for them.
Alonzo Mourning is on. I thought Steve Kerr made the foul on Leonard.
Phil Jackson looking at us saying, yeah, the same thing. Michael walking back, nodding.
Wennington, I guess it's on. Wennington. Yeah.
Middleton collars at Phil. Michael with it on the wing. On top for Scotty.
Let's have some business to do here.
15. Steve with a high archer over Rex Chapman.
Did not get a good look at the basket last night. Had only a couple free throws, 0 for 5, but you give him that look and he'll adjust the shot to get it up and in.
Mourning with it down low. Kicks it into the corner. Gets it right back. Mourning in the lane with a rolling hook and Wennington right there. He likes that shot, John, but he's not very good at it. Kukoc with it inside the three-point stripe along two, and Askins right there for the rebound. 23-16, and I think Phil Jackson wants him to play a little bit of deny defense. Mourning steps out. Out to Rashawn Leonard for three.
Oh boy, they set a record yet?
6 of 8 from three-point range.
That must be the most three-point field goals in a quarter by a team with only 8 players.
Steve Kerr comes around the screen, down low Michael. Back on top, Steve Kerr tries to answer and does, and Steve ends up on the floor looking for a call, but whistle doesn't sound. 26-19 now here.
Had that been Reggie Miller, he might have got it.
Leonard inside. Kicks it right back, and he stepped out of bounds.
Big quarter for this Heat that has trouble scoring, but all outside.
26-19 is the Miami lead, so the Bulls with a chance to cut in a little bit here.
Everybody with a three-point field goal is played except Mourning.
Scotty at the free throw line, over to Bill Wennington from 15. Bill Wennington with another bucket. Luke Longley left early with 2 fouls. Bill Wennington has now 4 points and a rebound. 26-21 coming up on a minute left in the first period.
Bulls have not played well. They're down only by 5. Jeff Malone can do that, can
he? He may not be able to drive. He may not be able to do a lot of things anymore, but he can just fill it up. Tony with it on the wing. Bulls with the reverse of the triangle. Scotty. With Malone on him. In the lane. Scotty jump. Puck couldn't quite get it. Mourning right there.
Everything's short. Here they come. They got a man open.
Another three.
Open, and then he puts it. Sean Leonard, the rookie, with 2 threes. 1, 2, 3.
31-21 now.
Michael
tries to answer. That's short, John.
Yep. 7 in this quarter.
Leonard makes the move. Baseline. Jeff Malone couldn't get it. And Scotty with a rebound. Out to Steve Kerr. Shot clock is off. That's what's left first period. Tip wanted it on top. Has it.
Get it off now, Scotty. 4 seconds. 3.
Makes the move. Kicks it over to Steve Kerr.
Did not get it off. Had to make the move a little earlier.
We played 1 period here in Miami, and the Miami Heat lead the Bulls 31-21.
You You can live and die with a three-point shot in the NBA, and right now the Heat are living well. They knocked down 7 threes in the first quarter. They average just 6 a game. This is important for Miami because of their tough defense. If they get too far ahead of the Bulls could have a tough time getting back in this game. Back to Tom and Johnny.
Randy Brown is checked in for the Bulls. Michael gets a little break here. Rex Chapman comes around the screen, gets it out to Jeff Malone. Inside, Scotty with a good tip. Steve Kerr tried to save it. 9 on the shot clock now. And Steffi Graf is here.
8 ball, 9 seconds on the shot clock. 9 seconds to shoot.
Rashawn Leonard in the corner. Comes around the screen. Fadeaway jumper, hits it.
8 points for Leonard.
33-21 now, Heat with a lead. Brown into the corner. Scotty looking for the opening. Drives baseline. Out to Wennington. Baseline jumper. Bill Wennington hits again. 6 points for Wennington now. 33-23. Bulls trailing by 10. Mourning takes the quick jumper. Rebound. Tony comes up with it. Danny Shays gets set to check in. Kukoc trying to move down the floor. Has it down low. If he can make the good post move. Spins baseline. Got it. Count it, and he's fouled.
Keith Askins with his second foul, and Danny Shays does come in for Alonzo Mourning. Tony with the good move down the lane with that little jump throw of his left hand, pops it in, and Askins picked that second foul up.
Kurt Thomas will come back in. Keith Askins checks out. We'll give you first quarter stats here in a second. Dennis Rodman back up off the bench. We'll check back in. And Bill Wennington will sit. (33-25) now. Heat with the lead. Let's see what they try and do differently now. Obviously, the move is not going to be to go down low to Danny Shays.
That'll be to go to Kurt Thomas. He gets his first field goal.
35-25 now. Scotty looking for the lob inside.
Dennis is wide open, too late. Just a second too late.
Malone brings it across the timeline and finds Chapman. A couple minutes gone here in the second period. Thomas down low, starts to back. Turnaround jumper, short, and Rodman right there. Gets it ahead to Scotty. Steve Kerr, a trailer on this side. Stop at the circle.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit. Leonard on the pop. He thought he got dropped on the last one, but Steve with a chance for three-point play here. Steve 7 points off the bench. He pulls up. Steve up in the air beautifully, but he gets that right hand on the hip. Knocks Steve away.
Doesn't take much when you're in the air either.
No, just a little touch to get you off balance.
Steve hits it, and the Bulls come out again with some pressure. 35-28. Miami with the lead. Here Phil Jackson hollering out deny. That's what they want to do. They want to deny the passing lanes and make Miami drive. Obviously, ball club 7 of 9 in the first quarter from three-point range. Rashawn Leonard runs into Tony Kukoc, missed it, and a foul over the back. Kurt Thomas may have picked up his third. He did. All right, first quarter stats now. Let's give them to you. Bulls 6 of 19. Heat 10 of 19. Three-point field goals. The difference. Bulls made 1. Miami made 6 more. Kukoc on the wing. Rodman up high to set the screen.
Got Shays. He wants to take him one-on-one.
Tony goes by, kicks it out. What?
He's ball number 24, Dan Shays.
So Danny Shays picks up the foul.
Team foul number 4.
Haskins comes back in. Kurt Thomas will leave. Boy, Thomas was doing great. Rodman pops out, gives it right back to Kukoc. Scotty. Inside for Tony. Phil Jackson says, take your time in the lane. Tony a little short again.
Off his foot.
Randy Brown off of Chapman. Goals ball.
Good defense by Randy Brown. He comes in here, knocks that ball. It goes off of Chapman's foot, and as he tries to save it, he slides over the line. Smith back in for Chapman. Smith.
There aren't many of them.
No, I gotta look down.
Tony inside, put it up. Rodman right there, no basket, but Tony Kukoc will go to the line for a couple.
Shays on his second foul. I had a chance to talk with his father tonight, Hall of Famer Dolph Shays. I played with him for many years, and he's here to watch his son.
Tony with a couple. And couldn't get it. Our next television game, the Chicago Bulls will take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett comes to Chicago. You'll see it right here on Sports Channel, 7 o'clock with the pregame show. Tip-off 7:30 on Tuesday right here on Sports Channel. Steve Kerr tried to deny that pass to Rashawn Leonard. Head to Smith into the corner for Jeff Malone with Scotty on him. Smith makes the move, runs into Tony Kukoc, threw up a bad shot. Out, Steve Kerr tried to save it. Rodman goes up on top and jump ball. Oh, Miami ball. Wait a minute. Jim Clark comes over from the other side and says, one off the Bulls. And Miami's got it.
Bulls are not playing really well. And you look up there, Tom, you think they're getting buried. They're down 6.
Kind of like last night.
Yep.
Bulls made the comeback. Shays finally finds Jeff Malone with a running one-hander. Jeff Malone.
Pip's got Malone down low if they can use him.
Rodman turns and looks. Gets it on top for Steve Kerr. Dribbling through, inside, kicks it off. Scotty hit the backboard with a basketball. Leonard down the floor. Smith, nice touch pass, couldn't get it. Rebound tap. Haskins kicks it out to Rashawn Leonard, and now he'll slow it down. Miami crowd very appreciative of the effort. Tony Smith, top of the circle with Scotty on him. Baseline for Rashawn Leonard. And Tony falls to the rim.
They played about 22 seconds of very good defense that time, and then they draw the foul. Tony second. Here comes Alonzo Mourning back in for Dan Shays.
Here comes Michael for the Bulls. Luke Longley. Judd Bushler will also check in.
And a timeout call.
7:55 remains first half. Miami leads the Chicago Bulls 37-29. Cal Ripken Jr. taking in the ball game. One of the Iron Men of sports, not just baseball, all of sports this year.
And Judd Bushler you could mention, right?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention him.
Rashawn Leonard with Judd on him. Mourning trying to post up, turns and looks from 15. Alonzo Mourning. Now just 2 of 6 from the field. Makes it 39-29. Mourning with 5 points and 5 rebounds. Randy Brown gets it over to Bushy. Inside for Luke. Back to Randy Brown from 16. In and out again. And the tap by Dennis Rodman goes to the top, hit the clock from the field. Bulls 9 of 25. Miami shooting 50%, 14-28. Bulls just 36%. 39-29. Heat with the lead. Miami 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Bulls just 4 of 5. As Mourning has it down low with Luke on him. Remember, Luke's got a couple fouls.
Whoa, that was not an offensive foul. What was it?
Smith from long range, and Dennis Rodman gets it out to Michael.
Alonzo Mourning sometimes like a runaway horse out there, and he just runs
lowers that shoulder, doesn't he?
Guys.
Luke from 15. Longley with the bucket. His first points, and it's 39-31 now. Let's see if the Bulls can close that lead just a little bit. Just need a couple stops. Rex Chapman gets set to check back in. Randy Brown taps it, but it goes right back to Deshaun Leonard for three.
Boy, he's shooting lights out in his third. He's got 11 points. His third three. That's what, 8 in the game for them.
Yep. 8 of 10 from that range. Luke with it down low. Makes the move. Gets bumped. Put it up. Couldn't get it. Rodman trying to get the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds. Should be Bulls. Oh! It belongs to Miami. Jeff Malone knocked it out. Rex Chapman comes in. Jeff Malone will leave. 42-31 Miami with the lead as Smith brings it across the timeline. Goes to the bucket. Randy Brown calls for
and
the
a foul. Yeah, what a bad play by the Bulls on the lane. Is that on Luke? Randy Brown, look at this. Look at nobody there. And Luke's got to watch himself on a foul. But
44-31 now. Miami with the lead as Smith makes it 45-31. Well, things were going pretty well for a while. Bulls weren't down by very many, but now.
Last night they're down 17 in the second quarter. Tonight they're down 14.
Randy Brown comes off the screen, drives inside.
Offensive foul. Look at everybody down on the floor.
Offensive foul on the Bulls. Number 0, Randy Brown, his second.
Ron Harper will check back in.
Down the lane, he tries to go, and Askin steps out in front of him.
The Bulls, Ron Harper back in the game. He replaces
Bodies everywhere.
Watch him. Bodies, bodies, bodies.
45-31 again. Miami with the lead. Tony Smith will bring it across the timeline. First option of the offense. Go inside for Alonzo Mourning. And he puts it in. He's got 7 now, and it's 47-31 Miami with the lead. Johnny, eventually all these comebacks have got to wear this team down. MJ with it. Makes the move. Fadeaway jumper. Just off, and Smith right there for the rebound. 47-31 Miami with the lead. Smith into the corner. Rex Chapman for the open play.
Wearing the Bulls out here. Wearing them out.
50-31 Miami with the lead. Aaron Pill wants a timeout. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first half. And the Heat lead the Bulls 50-31. Coming up at halftime, Chevy and Geo Dealers halftime report. Steve and Norm with their analysis, stats, and highlights, and a preview of Sunday's Magic game. And then on the Sports Channel report, Laura Oakman goes one-on-one with new Dolphins head coach Jimmy Johnson. An exclusive you're not going to want to miss tonight after the game on the Sports Channel report. Scottie Pippen back in. Michael strong to the basket.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of life here in this quarter. Bulls were outscored 19-10 in this quarter. 19-12 now.
Mourning lost it. Michael knocked it away. Here comes Scottie. He's got Harper on this side, MJ on the other. Harp looks inside. There's Scottie.
There's an illegal play right here's Mourning. I'll tell you, Mourning just is glued in that area.
There's the Heat run you talked about. 15-4 in the last 3:48.
Here comes Michael as he breaks through on a dunk over Haskins. Well, they're in foul trouble here, so shoot a couple free throws. Hip with his 5th point.
Bulls 5 of 6. Miami. Miami 5 of 6. Bulls 11 of 13. And Scotty with another one. Rodman comes over to help Smith. Just accelerates up the floor. Rex Chapman, quick, long play.
All he's got to do is stay in the corner. Doesn't have to go anywhere else.
And Phil wants a 22nd timeout. And he goes over to talk to Dennis Rodman. And Phil with an animated conversation with Dennis Rodman right now looking at the rest of the team.
There it is. They throw the ball over to Chapman, and he's just going to run the spots on the floor. Let Tony Smith come up with the ball.
Inside that three-point strike. I think what Phil is concerned about, John, is the denied defense. That's what he's talked about a couple timeouts. He wants this team to stop Miami from the easy threes. You can't just let them continue to take the uncontested shot. Dennis Rodman will trigger the inbound pass. Scotty on the wing, down low for Michael. MJ, baseline jumper. Very short.
I don't know if you got a piece of that or what. But
Smith accelerates and stops. Rashawn Leonard on the wing. Off three. And Luke right there gets it out to Scotty. Harper ahead of the pack. Scotty 4-3. Won't go, and Alonzo Mourning right there. 52-35. Miami with the lead. Just under 4 minutes left. Throws it up, and Scotty right there with the rebound. Down low, Michael.
there he is. Where's Mourning going?
Rodman with the tip puts it in.
He just is standing right in the paint. He's the guy, 33, isn't he?
That's him. Leonard looks inside for him. Baseline jumper. And the shooting eye isn't there. Rebound inside Leonard. Knocked out of bounds with the long two Miami. 3:07 left first half. 22 on the shot clock. Steve Kerr will check back in. Ron Harper will leave.
He replaces Ron Harper.
Switch MJ. Switch MJ.
Smith on top with Scotty right there. Into the corner for Leonard. Backs in against Steve Kerr. Continues to back. Baseline jumper. And Dennis Rodman right there with a rebound. Gets it out to Michael. 8th rebound for Rodman. Inside looking for Luke. Tapped out of bounds, but no! Miami ball. Seventh Bulls turnover. And just 4 points off of those. Smith top of the circle. Looks for the open man. Oh, MJ almost got it. Chapman an open three.
Really ready. 20 points for Chapman. He's got the record of 7 threes for this ball club, and he's closing in now.
55-37. Luke. The move off the glass. Rodman right there. No foul.
I'll tell you what, they're watching pretty much of what Dennis Rodman is doing, but Luke Long, he goes in for the, let's take a look at him. He goes in for the shot.
Dennis still asking what he did, and on the replay he asked the same thing. Mourning down low. Rolling hook in the lane. Mourning makes it now 57-37. Miami with the lead. Michael down to post up. MJ inside. Got it, and a foul call. Tony Smith called for the foul, his third.
Bulls doing a little sleepwalking here. Now Michael is able to step inside, gets the foul, lays it up.
Jeff Malone comes back.
He replaces Tony Smith.
Tony Smith leads with 8 points, 4 assists. Well, they were looking for a point guard, John. That's exactly what they wanted. He may not have been the guy they thought was going to take over that role.
The guy's on the way, Tim Hardaway, but this team really playing well.
Rex Chapman will bring it across the timeline. Chapman again with the third.
They try to double team him. He's got 6 now. He's got 23 points. 29 is his high for the year, and he is a pure red-hot shooter.
60-40 now. Miami with the lead. MJ with the fadeaway jumper. Nope. Right there, Scotty with a tip and finally pulled out by Askins.
In the corner
all alone. Now Leonard for 3. And Scotty right there with a rebound. Steve Kerr in this corner. Scotty goes right to the basket and lays it in. Coming up on a minute left in the first half. 60-42. Miami with the lead. If you just tuned in, you're not hearing the wrong score. Bulls have not been a good first half team of late. Morning down low. They want that rolling shot again. Scotty across to help. Malone inside for Askins. Morning knocked away by Scotty. Steve Kerr looks ahead, finds Pitt. 60-42 Miami as Scotty backs in against Jeff Malone. Looking for Michael, and it's not loose.
Sloppy. 20-second timeout called by the Heat.
30.9 left first half, 18 on the shot clock. Fans on their feet here. They appreciate the effort from 8 players, John.
Yeah, it looks like the Bulls are the team that got the players that don't know each other tonight. This is a rare thing for them, but you're right. It's getting to be a case in the first half, mainly that second quarter, where they run into some real deep holes. Scottie Pippen comes down here with the ball looking for somebody to go to. Nobody there, so he comes down in, lays it in himself, but not enough of those.
Rex Chapman. 3-point field goals, his high. 8, season 7 tonight with 6. Bulls have a foul to give. As Askins triggers the inbound pass to Chapman over to the Sean Leonard. Morning baseline fadeaway jumper. Doesn't get much of a chance to use the foul as he backs away, hits that one. 11 points for Alonzo Mourning. 62-42. Shot clock, game clock, almost exactly the same, like 0.4 of a second difference.
The last time the Bulls did this at the end of the first quarter, they took too much time in doing it.
Down low, Michael. MJ and Rex Chapman will be called for the foul. 3.4 seconds remain. So Michael will go to the line for a couple.
This does not look like a team, does it, Tom? It's 148 and 5 that could
John,
possibly
again,
win 70.
It's so often in the first half lately that this continues to happen. They dig themselves in a horrible hole. Jason Caffey comes in as Luke comes out. This trend started in Denver, John. And it's not every game, certainly, but there are enough of them to cause concern, I would say.
Yes.
MJ takes his time. $12 points for Michael now. 3.4 seconds left in the first half. You don't think they'll try a 3, do you? Bangs both of those in, and Chapman looks down the floor. Askins lost it, got it back, lost it again. And they're going to put
1-something up there.
1-7. Is that maybe what it's going to be? Bulls ball, or just 7/10? Tony Kukoc will come in out of 7/10.
And he will throw the ball to Michael.
Alonzo Mourning. They're going to triple team MJ. Rex Chapman, Keith Askins, and Alonzo Mourning are right there. Maybe Tony will get a half-court shot here. Rodman's going to trigger it in now. Scotty catches from half court. That looked close, and it was. We played one half of basketball here in Miami, and the Miami Heat lead the Chicago Bulls 62-44. Now let's go back to our studios one more time. Here's Steve Cashel.
Bulls coaching staff as good as any in the league as far as making adjustments at the break. Is that what you told the team?
Well, we just got to take advantage of what's given to us and just get down and play some good defense. We've given them some open looks. Chapman's been on fire, but still our execution is not up to snuff.
Thanks, Coach. Back to Tom and Johnny.
All right, thanks, Lou. Let's take a look at Payne Weber first half stats now. Miami 23 of 43. Bulls just 14 of 39. Three-pointers a huge difference. 1 of 5 compared to 11 of 15. Free throws on the Bulls side. Rebounds about the same. Second chance points almost none for either team. Heck, Miami didn't miss many. And inside points again just about the same at halftime. 62-44, and Johnny, the Golden Bear is here. Jack Nicklaus taking in the game.
Not a
One
bad
of the all-time
golfer.
greats.
I'd take him in a scramble.
We're at the Miami Arena here in Miami, Florida. Chicago Bulls take on the Miami Heat. Along with Johnny Kerr, I'm Tom Dorr, Jim Angio, our producer-director. Doug Stanton graphics, and Marvelous Marvin Hagler is here, taking in the game. Boom. He can deliver that.
Well, you know, here's a team that scored 62 points. They scored 66 in a total game against Philadelphia last week. They won 66-57, one of the lowest scoring games since 1955.
Rex Chapman looking for the opening. They want to go inside the morning. Smith gets it inside now. Alonzo starts to back. 6 on the shot clock. Fadeaway jumper. Luke got a piece of it, I think. Inside. Thomas right there. And Michael Jordan gets it out to Scotty. Pip makes the move. Runs into Askins.
And score it.
Good. Yep, I was waiting for him to say it's good. Johnny, in the first half, Alonzo Mourning, Rex Chapman, Keith Askins, and Rashawn Leonard played a lot more minutes in a half than they're used to. Mourning with 21 minutes plays about 38 and a half normally. You see Chapman 10 minutes away from what he does. Askins very close to his, and Rashawn Leonard well over what he normally does.
So that's a third foul on Askins. Oh, Pip short on a free throw. Ooh, really short.
62-46. Miami with the lead as Smith brings it across the timeline. Makes the move, and MJ called for the foul.
Number 23, Michael Jordan. That's his second, team's first.
Miami will get it out on the side. They get a fresh 24 on the clock. MJ with the steal. 1 second goes off, and it's still Miami ball. Capped it away.
Well, last time I can remember some playing time by Tony Smith was, I think, against the Bulls in the final. He got 14 points in that final game when Worthy was out. Did a nice job with the Lakers.
Smith comes inside, puts it up and in. 10 points for him now, and it's 64-46. Miami with the lead. Scotty looks for the opening. Down low, Mike with Smith on him. Fakes it inside. Luke got it after it was tipped and put it in.
Boy, the interior passing has been terrible. That time a little bump off the hands of Luke was able to get it back and put it in, though.
Mourning backs in with the left hand and put that one up. Alonzo Mourning with 13 points and 7 rebounds now. MJ with it down low again. Spin move. Smith knocked it off Michael's leg out of bounds. It'll be Miami ball, and MJ didn't like the call. 66-48. Miami with a chance to go back up by 20. Rex Chapman with Ronnie Harper right there on him. Mourning, turnaround jump shot. That one wouldn't fall. Rebound Scotty. 66-48. Miami with the lead. Pip was looking for the little rocker step. Michael top of the circle. Off the screen from Luke. Off Luke's foot. And Miami picks it up. That's Chapman red hot from 3. Goes inside for Smith. Reverse layup.
It wasn't even going near it, and Luke had to interfere with it on the board. It was low and going to go off. Now watch this. He loses the basket where it is. He misses it, but when he slaps it back off the board, they give him the deuce.
Heat with a 20-point lead.
Bulls had thrown the ball away 3 times in a row. Once, as I mentioned, they got it back and Luke had the basket on it.
Scotty makes the move underneath. Couldn't get it. Rebound Luke. Across the floor. Scotty now backs up. Puts up the 3. That's short. Alonzo Mourning with a rebound. John, you called it earlier. A lot of these shots are short. 68-48 Heat with the lead. Crowd was delirious in the first half. They couldn't believe it. Again, they want to go down low. Luke's out of bounds.
Out of bounds as Harper and Michael converge down low on Alonzo Mourning.
Ed Middleton and Michael Jordan hollering back and forth. Mourning top of the circle jumper off, and Ronnie Harper right there. The Bulls have had a couple opportunities, John, here in the third quarter. Luke comes up high, gets it inside. MJ.
What a speed cut he made down the back lane there.
15 for Michael now, just 4 of 12 from the field. Mourning will turn around here. There he comes. Wants it, has it. Shot clock at 10.
Illegal. Michael down below the lane. Is that their second one? Just number 1.
So Askins gets it for Mourning. Over to Kurt Thomas from 12. Back to the rim. And all 3 Bulls right there were all flat-footed. Scotty across the timeline. Over to MJ. Fakes the 3. Askins right there against Mike. Illegal. Yep. Alonzo Mourning illegal. That's what? Technical foul.
What? They caught him. So Mike will shoot a free throw on the technical, get the ball back, and see if they can start something going here.
Automatic. I just want to have you on there.
They came out last night after the deficit of 13 at halftime, and Ronnie Harper hit a couple threes, and they were back before you know it.
Right.
I mean, the Bulls are just sort of staggering around here a little bit. Mike misses the free throw. That's the way it's sort of going.
68-50. Miami Heat with the lead. 8.5 remains in the third period. Give it right back to Scotty to the corner from Michael. MJ. Harp into the corner. Scotty. One-on-one move against Askins as Mourning comes over to help off the glass. Rebound tapped, and Michael comes out of there with it from 15. MJ very short, and Askins gets it out to Smith. Inside Rex Chapman with a reverse over his head. He never saw the bucket, I don't believe. He just threw that over his head and it went in. 70-50 now. Miami with the lead as Pip brings it across the timeline.
Smith with 6 assists, doing a job. They stepped him in there in uniform tonight.
Luke lost it, gets it back, fadeaway jump hook. Rex Chapman with a rebound. They can do no wrong now.
But the Bulls' offenses, they're taking rotten shots here.
Alonzo Mourning inside, and a foul called on Luke Longley.
Longley's third foul. The Bulls really need 2 timeouts in a row to sit and talk this thing over. But I guess when you play 53 games,
every once in a while it's going to happen, huh?
And tonight it's happening.
Phil wants a timeout. 7:41 left, third period. Miami leads this one 70-50.
Alonzo Mourning to shoot a couple of free throws. Bulls have played superbly in all types of games.
But not this one.
No. And in back-to-backs, they've been very, very good. Look at what they are. 15-0 in back-to-back. This is a back-to-back game.
Scotty within the corner, down low MJ. 10 on the shot clock.
This is the biggest lead of all, isn't it? 21.
Luke, baseline jumper, puts it in. Yep. 71-52. Smith finds Askins on the wing. On top for Rex Chapman. He's been kind of quiet here third period. Smith out to Kurt Thomas with the fade. Fadeaway jumper, and he hits. Kurt Thomas with his second bucket as Tony Kukoc gets set to check in. Steve Kerr makes the move back to Luke. Fade away from 16. Nope. Steve Kerr with the tip, didn't get it. Thomas pulls it down for Miami. 73-52. Miami with the lead.
Are the Bulls shooting 35%? 36.
18 of 50 from the field.
Travel.
Gets it out to Smith. He'll get it right there. Mourning. Fouled by Dennis Rodman. Crowd behind us, as you can hear, wants a little more called.
Bulls foul number 91, Dennis Rodman, is third, team's third.
Tony comes in as Dennis Rodman will leave.
Bulls Tony Kukoc in the game, and he replaces Dennis Rodman. And Alonzo Mourning.
Mourning went in hard, and Dennis trying to make sure he didn't get the three-point play. Alonzo Mourning, Dennis Rodman with a little push. 74-52, and that's what it'll stay as Luke pulls down the rebound, gets it out to Tony. Coming up on the halfway point of the third period here. Scotty finds Steve Kerr over to Michael. MJ up high, the screen roll, makes the move inside, double pumps, and he got fouled. Rex Chapman held him.
He fouled for 7, Rex Chapman is third.
Rex in Michael's face now. And Alonzo Mourning in Michael's face now. Johnny, how's that Jim Croce song go? You don't tug on Superman's cape.
Yeah.
He wants it down low.
Well, that's the kind of fouls that Pat Riley likes. Boom, knock him down.
74-54 now. MJ with 17. Askins with it on the wing. Looking in for Mourning and travel. And this is the kind of opportunity the Bulls look for.
Here's Michael, comes down the lane. He's going to try to take off, and boy, he just gave him a shot to the side.
Michael goes by, kicks into the corner. Luke, baseline jumper. Nope. Scotty with the slam, but wait a minute, a whistle.
Score the goal. Score the goal, and what do we got?
I think they're going to try and wave it off, but let's see.
No, they're going to score the goal. Watch this here. He held him down low. He held Michael down low. That was Kurt Thomas. No, oh, he said score the basket, and then he comes over and says take it out. So Thomas was fourth. He held Michael down low as Scotty went up to hammer it in.
Leonard comes in. Kurt Thomas. Or Rex Chapman coming out. I'm not sure which. Yep, Kurt Thomas will come out. Again, they are very small right now. Tony with it on the wing. Michael. Fadeaway jumper. MJ. Nope. And Alonzo Mourning right there to pull down the rebound. 74-54. Heat with the lead. Leonard had a great first half. Alonzo Mourning in the baseline and Michael right there with a rebound.
Bulls can't make any hay here, though.
Morning.
There's illegal again. Yeah, finally. Michael Point saying they got illegal here. The Bulls make a little hay here. They could knock into this thing, but boy, they just need a little spark of some kind, Tom.
6-7 point run. That's all. And they're so good at that, John. But it just looks like, as Steve Kerr hits that, just looks like they have no energy.
Right. I think what happened in the future, they'll try to sign dominant centers around the league and then go for athletes about 6'7", 6'6" that can shoot the outside shot. That's what you'll see. Isolations, trying to get the ball down to the big guy one-on-one, and then outside to shoot the three. I think they'll eliminate all the power forwards, all the small forwards, and the whole thing. Sean Leonard on that foul.
Their fourth team foul. Steve Kerr for a long deuce, and Steve Kerr puts it in. 74-57 now. And let's see if this is the run that we fully expect the Bulls to make sometime here in the third period. Thomas gets it back to Askins. They want to go to this side where Mourning likes the ball. He's got it down low. Inside, Mourning.
Travel? No, they're not going to travel. They're going to make the foul on Steve Kerr.
Side out of bounds for Miami. And our next television game will be on Tuesday night. Kevin Garnett makes his appearance in Chicago. You'll see it right here on Sports Channel. The Timberwolves and the Bulls, 7 o'clock here on Sports Channel on Tuesday night. Rex Chapman, off balance three. It doesn't matter. He had been quiet. 77-57 now. Miami with the lead.
Ties his own record of 7 threes.
Luke turns and looks across the floor. Michael. Tony on the post up with Chapman on him. Tony backs in, jump hook, and Tony puts it in over Rex Chapman. 77-59 now as Chapman double pumps, put it up and in. It is the Rex Chapman show now.
Rex Chapman's high for the year. You figured somebody was going to get a high when you got a short team. Oh, way out of the gym on the pass. Turnover. Timeout, Heat.
3 minutes, 46 seconds left, third period. The crowd here loves it. The Heat with a 20-point lead over the Bulls. Miami Heat throw it in bounds, have it on the possession. Rex Chapman inside for Alonzo Mourning. Jump hook for Mourning and Luke right there. Randy Brown has checked in. Michael Jordan getting a break. 79-59. Miami with the lead. Down low, looking for Tony. He's got it. Again with Chapman on him. Luke from 16 with a fadeaway. Luke Longley with a bucket. 8 points, 3 rebounds now for Luke. Randy Brown came over double team. With the screen over Luke Longley. Got everything they shoot is going in.
14 for Tony Smith.
Bill Winnington up off the bench. Scotty inside for Luke. Came up short. Got the rebound. Had that one blocked. 81-61. Heat with the lead and the basketball. And the corner. Rex Chapman for three.
Got a 3 or a 2? I didn't see the hands go up.
It's a 3. 84-61.
He's 8 for 8. Now, Robert Horry earlier in this week was 9 out of 8, 27 points. Scotty on the offensive foul.
Bill Winnington comes in. Luke Longley will leave.
His high this year was 29, but he gets out in the corner, throws it up. 8 for 8. He's got nothing but net.
Smith across the timeline. 84-61. Miami with the lead. Sean Leonard with Scotty on him. Makes the move inside. Slashes. Put it up. Nope. Tipped out. Should be Bulls ball. It was tipped out by Alonzo Mourning. It should be Bulls ball, and it is. Scotty will get the high screen and roll from Bill Winnington. Scotty Instead goes baseline, spins, kicks it out. Steve Kerr. Pip makes the move inside and blocked by Alonzo Mourning. Leonard on top, gets it right back for 3.
Oh man, are they having some fun out here? Leonard with his 4-3.
87-61. Miami is crushing the Bulls. Scotty has it down low with Chapman on him. Pip backs in inside with the left hand, puts it in, count it, and he's fouled.
Team foul number 2, Keith Haskins, his 4th.
Haskins picks up his 4th.
Pip went on in for this basket, and Alonzo Mourning, who is the defender back there, knocks it away.
Three points for the game. 14 of 18. Bulls 1 of 6. And John, you got to say it. A lot of those 14 that they've made have been wide open.
They have. The Bulls did not defend a 3 last night very well. They gave up 20-some threes, and it was only Mookie Blaylock, as we said, made it.
Smith finds Rashawn Leonard. Down low. Mourning backs in. Spins and puts it in. 89-64 now. Heat with the lead with a minute left in the 3rd. Scotty inside for Tony Kukoc. Tony spins, blocked. Goaltending will be called on Mourning.
The spin around underneath, and here comes Alonzo Mourning.
89-66. Miami with the lead. Under a minute left here. That's what's left in the 3rd period. Mourning down low. Turns and looks. Randy Brown comes over to help out. Knocked it away. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami ball with 11 on the shot clock. Jeff Malone comes in and Smith will leave.
Jeff Malone in the game. He replaces Tony.
Chapman between the circles. Long 3. And Steve Kerr right there. That almost went in.
That was his first miss, and that was one of the old-time threes.
Wennington baseline fadeaway jumper. And Alonzo Mourning called for the foul.
Team foul number 33, Alonzo Mourning, his 2nd.
Just his 2nd, so Bill Wennington will go to the line for a couple.
I think they wanted to get what? They 2 for 1 on that long shot by
Chapman.
Chapman.
Danny Shays will check in. Alonzo Mourning will leave with 17 points, 9 rebounds. 89-67, Heat with the lead. 24 and a half seconds left, 3rd period. I got it. 89-68 now. And Chapman will trigger the inbound pass. Bulls with some pressure. Leonard brings it up against Randy Brown. Jeff Malone looked at the basket, didn't take it. Scotty's on Rex Chapman. Stays up high to set the screen. Throw it inside. Haskins with the wide open layup. With 3 seconds left. Randy Brown lets one fly. That's off. And we played 3 periods here at the Miami Arena. And the surprising Miami Heat lead the Chicago Bulls 91-68. Miami leads the Bulls 91-68. Scoring by quarters. He led by 10, and they've won every quarter by 8. And they're by 5 in the 3rd quarter, making 91-68. The leading scorers, Rex Chapman with 33, and Michael with 17. Wake up Bulls, it's morning, and the heat is on. Both are true. Steve Kerr, Randy Brown, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and Judd Bushler in the game for the Bulls. Kerr finds Michael on the wing. MJ got a good rest. Let's see if the Bulls can make a run. MJ inside, kicks it out. Judd Bushler fakes the shot on top. Randy Brown with a jumper. Nope. And Michael with a rebound. Kicks it out to Bushy. Over the corner, Steve Kerr with a fake on top. Brown back to Bushler for 3. Jump. Bushler bangs it home. 91-71 now.
If you tuned in late, they've got the 91.
Yeah, that's a good point. Rex Chapman goes right in and missed the layup. Rebound Bulls ball as Danny Shays tapped it out.
Too close to the hoop, you think, for Chapman?
Yeah, he's got to be outside behind that three-point line, I think.
What did they give Bushy only a 2 on that play? He's looking very questionable.
Steve Kerr comes around the screen, bounces to Dennis Rodman, double pumps and put it in. This could be the start. 91-73 now, Heat with the lead. Alonzo Mourning on the bench. Randy Brown knocks it away. Chapman wants a timeout. A 20-second timeout called by Miami, and Randy Brown thought he had stolen the ball.
Dennis Rodman again having a problem with that right hand. Take a look at Randy Brown getting in there. He flips the ball away, but can't come up with it. And there's your 20-second timeout. Yeah, that was the 3. They just went over to ask now Ed Middleton, was that a 3? He said it certainly was. They put it up here as a 3 for Bushler, but I don't know if they did it on the score. And let's take a look at it. There it is. They swing it around over here. Easy. Oh, yeah. No question. Plenty behind it.
So the Bulls have their second three-pointer. They're really catching up on Miami now. 14 of 19 compared to 2 of 8 as Vashawn Leonard backs in on Steve Kerr. Back to Leonard. Continues to back on top. Smith for guess what? He missed it, and a loose ball foul called against the Bulls. Judd Bushler.
Number 30, Judd Bushler is first.
They'd actually missed the 3 too, John. I know it's a surprise to us, but they had. Keith Askins will trigger the inbound pass. 91-73, Heat with the lead. Leonard on the wing. Danny Shays out to set the screen. Steve Kerr cuts him off. Leonard with the fadeaway jumper. And Michael with a rebound and a foul called against the Bulls.
Michael Jordan, I think, or Dennis Rodman.
Phil Jackson up talking to Terry Durham.
Number 4 on Rodman. Here we go. They inbound it quickly.
So they get another opportunity now. Smith. John Leonard. Back on top for Smith. There's 24 on the clock. They still got plenty of time. Smith with the run in the lane. And after the third attempt, Tony Smith makes the bucket. 93-73. MJ. Steve Kerr brings it to the right side. Michael on top. Thanks for the opening. Bulls doing a little standing around offensively now. Bushler over to Steve Kerr in the corner. Randy Brown.
Gotta go after it.
Shot clock at 2 and 1. Randy Brown put it up. Wouldn't get it. Dennis Rodman with it. And Danny Shays will be called for the foul on the rebound. Did you see Dennis look over at the official like, no, not that one. No, not me, right? Yes, it's not me. Bushler with it on the right side. On top for Kerr. Steve Kerr for 3. It bounced in. No, they say it 2.
Inside the line, I believe.
93-75 now. Phil Jackson hollering out, go get it. Oh, Shays with the fake. Needs to move. And it goes in for Danny Shays. You know it's their night now. 95-75, Miami with the lead. Michael with the post up. Jason Campy sets a check in. MJ spins inside. Jump hook for Michael. 19 for Michael now. 95-77. Alonzo Mourning gets set to check in. Malone on the wing with Michael on him. Shot clock at 10 now. Bounces to Jeff Malone. The runner from Jeff Malone goes in.
Hangs up there and it goes in. Everything you throw. Very friendly tonight.
Back to a 20-point Miami lead. Steve Kerr brings it to the wing. Back to Bushy. Kerr looks inside for MJ. Shot pocket 7 at 6. Steve Kerr drives inside, kicks it out, and throws it away. Steve Kerr might have gotten a hip check. Talking to Ed Middleton about that right now. Alonzo Mourning comes in. Danny Shays comes out. Caffey in for the Bulls, and Dennis Rodman, I believe, going to leave.
Mourning back in.
Down low. Mourning with Caffey on him. Smith makes the move. Go to the corner. Jeff Malone with the fadeaway. And Alonzo Mourning over the back will pick up the personal foul. His third personal.
Well, in every game, you know that a team makes a charge, but the Bulls have not made one in this game.
No. Not at all.
Take your butt kicking and go home, or?
Kerr penetrates into the corner. Judd Bushler trying to get 2 threes. Couldn't, but Steve Kerr with the offensive rebound. MJ inside. Fadeaway jumper in the lane. Off to the left. And a foul on Jason Caffey called for over the back. Bulls are 28 of 70 from the floor. Miami 38 of 71. Miami 14 of 20 from three-point range. Bulls 2 of 9. Smith looking inside for Mourning. He got it. Mourning puts the shoulder down, and Jason Caffey called for the foul.
Well, you're not going to get break one. First of all, size differential is severe. Rookie versus veteran is severe, and Caffey picks up the next one.
Jeff Malone again was the runner. That one wouldn't go. Rebound tapped out, and Randy Brown gets it ahead to MJ. Across the floor, Steve Kerr. Jason Caffey inside. Fadeaway jumper, short. Steve Kerr right there for another offensive rebound. Over to Bushler, 4-3. Judd Bushler couldn't get it, and the rebound pulled down by Tony Smith.
Threes are strangers to the Chicago Bulls, but what a show this Miami team has put on. Short-handed, they come in here tonight.
Fadeaway jumper, Alonzo couldn't get it, and Michael with a rebound. This is a perfect opportunity, John, for the Bulls. MJ kicks it out. Steve Kerr fakes the long 3. Out to Randy Brown for 3. That one's off. It's a miss on either end for both teams now. Randy Brown with a steal. Miami looks awful tired. Randy Brown comes inside and got fouled by Smith. We get a timeout on the floor. 6 minutes, 31 seconds left. Miami leads it 97 to 77. 97-77. And John, for the last 2.5, 3 minutes, it looked like Miami just flat ran out of steam. But the Bulls couldn't take advantage of it.
No, the Bulls are a team that uses the three-pointer in their system. It's not something they need to hit to come back. They're not really that type team. So Randy Brown shoots 2 free throws now. That foul was on Tony Smith. Big numbers up there in the scoring column for the Heat.
(97-79) now Miami with the lead. With 6:31 remaining. Haskins picks up his dribble and falls down. Smith gets it back to him. Might have walked. Lost the basketball. MJ inside, lays it in. It looks like Miami's legs are going. Now can the Bulls get back into this one in time? Leonard finds Smith. Across the timeline. Malone wide open, and Randy Brown with a foul. Oh, 2 and on the side.
I'll tell you, if If Randy Brown had reached over to help him up, it wouldn't be that. He just nailed him, walked away.
He actually got a piece of the ball.
Yep.
Chapman will have 2 shots, and it will be heat ball.
MJ is pleading the case right now, but it just doesn't seem to matter.
No.
Malone makes both of those, and now it's Miami ball on the side. Haskins triggers it in. Mourning lost it. Jason Campy brings it down the floor inside. Got it.
And that should have been a foul on Mourning. He was all over the kid.
99-83. Rashawn Leonard brings it across the timeline. Get it back to Smith, and they'll set the offense now. 5:45 left. Rex Chapman gets up off the bench. Smith blocked by Jason Campy. Got it back. Inside, Michael comes across. Ball out of bounds. With 4 on the shot clock will be Miami ball. And Phil Jackson up to complain about the out of bounds call.
Blocked by watch Jason go up here and block the shot. He comes down to get the ball and doesn't get a chance to get it. And then there Michael blocks the shot, and we're back.
Mourning lost it. Smith 2-1. The buzzer sounds. It's way off.
Didn't
Shot
hit-
clock violation.
Yep.
Bulls ball.
Didn't hit anything. It hit the glass, but
Miami, John, is on empty.
yeah. And the Bulls are just putting a little pressure on.
99-83 now as Scotty brings it across the timeline. High screen roll from Jason Campy. MJ on the wing for 3. Michael with a big 3. 99-86. Miami with the lead. Leonard will bring it across the timeline. Inside. From Mourning with a slam. 101-86 now. Michael.
Oh, yeah. Finally, they bring late whistle.
Steve Kerr will check back in for the Bulls.
And Mike's going to shoot 3 free throws as he took that fake outside the...
Randy Brown comes out. Tony Kukoc will come back in. See if Judd Bushler comes out here. MJ with 3.
Michael with the fake, he gets Smith up in the air, and then he tries for the shot and draws the foul.
Bushler does come out as Tony Kukoc comes in. 101-87 now with just under 5 minutes left. MJ's second of 3. We'll get one more. 101-88. Michael takes his time. 101-89. Miami with the lead. Chapman loops it ahead. Michael almost got it, but Haskins comes up with it. Michael knocked it away. Haskins looking for the opening, and a foul called on Michael Jordan.
Number 23, Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd penalty.
Good pressure all over the court, but the foul is called.
Got him on the arm.
That's what the Bulls are in foul trouble. Both teams now in foul trouble.
Haskins first, way off.
A little tired, as you mentioned, the legs get you a little bit in that area.
See for the game, Miami 9 of 13. Missed them both. Bulls have done a great job from there. 101-89. This can cut it to 10. Campy with a high screen roll. Steve Kerr inside for Kukoc. Tony turns and looks. Inside for Campy. Jason put it up and in. It's a 10-point game. 101-91 now. Rashawn Leonard brings it across the timeline. 4 minutes, 18 seconds left. Smith stops from 15. Nope. Rebound pulled down by Keith Askins. Bulls wanted a foul called on Alonzo Mourning for blocking off. And hold on.
Timeout. They want a timeout.
Timeout Miami. Phil Jackson looking for Ed Middleton. 4:07 left. 101-91 now. Miami with a lead. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left. 101-91. Miami with the lead. Smith gives it back to Rashawn Leonard, who will play point guard here. They're looking for Rex Chapman, and they really want him. Now Alonzo Mourning with a post up with Caffey on him. Leonard for three.
Over the top, hit the clock, so the Bulls will go on down.
Bulls with a chance to cut this, believe it or not, under double figures.
Alonzo Mourning running back, holding the finger on his hand. So the Bulls have denied that one. See what happens. We got an interesting one here. Bulls down by 10.
Tony on the wing, on top Michael. Inside, Scotty with the fade. Fade away, Scotty very short. Rebound fought for, loose on the floor. And Jason Campbell comes up with it on the floor and calls timeout.
Good job by the kid. Pip with a little hook shot half.
And they'll take a full timeout. 3:39 left. It's still a 10-point game.
Turnovers in this quarter, and that might be again the legs a little bit. So Jason Caffey has given his team a pretty good lift here. They'll come in with 11 seconds on the clock. A nice smart timeout by him.
23-10 scoring. It was a big time grab by him. Michael will come across. Jason Caffey trying to get it down low to MJ. Does. Inside, MJ off the glass. It's 8. 101-93 now is the Miami lead. Chapman dishes it off, and a foul on the pass off. Ed Middleton will call the foul on Jason Caffey.
Well, that's the guy. You look out there and see who's got the number.
That's his third.
So here's the one Michael slips underneath here, and Smith puts that ball off the glass and in. So Chapman, outstanding game here, 33 points. He's got a couple of free throws. He's got his legs about him, 34. As I mentioned, his career is 39. His high this season is 29.
Missed that one. That was his first point of the period. The Bulls throw it away. Steve Kerr picks it up. 102-93, a 9-point Miami lead with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Michael Rockerstep goes inside, got fouled, and MJ will go to the line for 2 more.
Got Smith, he's gone, I believe.
Tony Smith. That's his sixth.
He leads with 16 points, and there's Michael on the drive.
So Pat Riley forced to go to his bench. Is it Jeff Malone? Yep. Jeff Malone will come in. Tony Smith leaves his first game. Leaves with 16 points, 7 of 13, 4 rebounds, 7 assists.
Pretty good job. His high in Los Angeles was 17 points, so that's pretty good to get off the plane and just dig right in.
Joe Bushler will check in. Let's look at foul trouble for the game. Rodman's got 4. Haskins and Thomas with 4 each. And Tony Smith out. Tony Kukoc leaves as Judd comes back in. MJ takes his time. The second one is good. Michael with 14 fourth quarter points. 31 for the game.
Pip with it. Oh, man. Pip came from behind on the steal. They call a foul, and Jeff Malone, who just came in, here they come down. Watch the inbound all the way down. Pip comes from the blind side.
Well, you can make that call at home pretty easy, I would say. 102-95 is Jeff Malone. Hasn't played a lot of minutes. Has pretty fresh legs. Misses the first. And Scotty is still talking.
He's down by 7. He got 3-11 here. Good free throw shooter at the line, and he makes the second one.
103-95 now. Scotty will bring it across the timeline. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Bushler on top, and Rex Chapman knocks it away. Chapman comes inside.
He missed it. Michael had the ball, and Chapman is furious. He wanted to hammer it down.
top, Steve Kerr. Shot clock at 13. Michael fakes the shot, takes the three.
Hit the clock. Hit the clock. Tough shot. 2:43 to go. They dodged a bullet that time as Rex Chapman was going to hammer that one down in. He missed a shot. Bulls come back, miss a shot off the clock. We get 2:40 to go.
103-95 is the Miami lead. Horning with it down low. Scotty over the double team. Horning wants it, has it back. Spin move, fade away, curls out, but they get the offensive rebound. Chapman pounding for three.
Yes, absolutely. That could be the nail.
And the Bulls want a timeout. 106-95 now, Miami with the lead. 2:17 left here at the Miami Arena. Our producer director on Sports Channel is James A. Angio, associate producer Doug Stanton. Executive producer Kathleen Karp. Our vice president of programming is Mike Bogan. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. 106-95. Heat have gone back above double figures with a lead. Steve Kerr, a long three for Steve Kerr.
Well, the Bulls had it down to 8. It went up to 11 with the 3, and now it's back down. Steve with 16.
Haskins across the timeline gives it back to Chapman. Under 2 minutes remain. 106-98. Haskins on the way. Starts to drive. Kicks it out. Morning. Shot clock at 5. Morning inside. Nope. Vashawn Leonard with the offensive rebound.
Last 2 offensive rebounds go to them. They come back out, hit a 3 off one. Let's see what happens off this possession. You got 129.
Morning with 9 on the shot clock. Scotty over the double team. Yep. Malone from 16. Off and Scotty right there. Out to MJ. Kerr starts to drive. Comes inside off the glass.
Yes! And the foul.
Steve Kerr can make it a 5-point Miami lead with 1:12 remaining.
Steve Kerr with his high this season. Here he comes down. He was looking for somebody to pass to. He felt the bump. In it goes. Brown comes in for who? Tony?
In for Tony Kukoc. They want to get full court pressure here.
Yeah, they've got to chase. They've got to chase.
When scoring 100 or more, the Bulls 38-0. They're at 100 right now. 106-100. 106-101. Chapman with Randy Brown right there. Chapman motors across the timeline. Back to Askins. Back to Chapman. A minute left. Leonard, top of the circle. Shot clock at 7 and a foul called on Scottie Pippen.
54-6 on that clock. So 2 free throws here by Leonard. Leonard an 85% shooter. 11 out of 13 on the year. They come out to double team him. They've got to try to get the ball out of their hands, and you're just hoping that. And that one falls out. So the free throw is not a friend so far here at this ball club.
Judd Bushler comes in. Randy Brown will leave. 106-101. Bulls have to block out here. Got to keep Morning off the board. He'll come hard. 107-101. Under a minute left. Bulls got to get it up the floor. MJ with it on the wing. Off the screen to Steve Kerr. Big, long three. Couldn't get it. And Morning with a rebound. Lost it. Picks it right back up.
You got a foul Morning or something.
Chapman down the floor. Back to Vashawn Leonard.
You got to take the foul. You got to take the foul. There it is.
They are in shock on the Bulls bench, on the Miami bench, and in the stands. 107-101. Heat with the lead. 27.7 remaining. And our Bud Light player of the game, not much question, Rex Chapman, 12 of 17 from the floor. 37 points, a season high for him. He's our Bud Light player of the game. Leonard calmly makes the second one, and the Bulls want a timeout. 27.7 seconds remain, and the Bulls want a full timeout, with the Heat leading 109-101. Well, Reds, this was not without opportunities for the Bulls. They just couldn't quite put it away.
You talk about digging a hole. They come into this final quarter trailing 91-68, 23 points down. They get it down. Now they're sitting here on an 8-point deficit, but had it, what they have it down to 7. Two big offensive rebounds. Bashan Leonard comes in. I don't know if they talked much about him in the pregame, but boy, has he had a ball game for him.
The offensive rebounds that they got, they kick it out to Rex Chapman for that three late, John. That was a big, big bucket.
And here it is. They kick it back out. Chapman lets it fly. Nice rotation. See how much time was on the clock? There was 20 seconds on the clock. They could have taken some time, but he's got the good look.
You don't see him do that very often.
Yeah. Nine threes for him.
Still talking to his ball club about what he wants to have happen. Chapman versus the Bulls. 3-point range.
Bulls going to see that 7-game streak come to an end unless they can do something about it here. An 8-point deficit, and this will be a miracle finish if the Bulls do it. Bulls have 6 players out. Well, they got 6 players on the floor. They got 6 players on the floor. Jason Caffey comes out.
Scotty gets it up high with Morning on him. Takes the three. Now he'll take it. Nope. And rebound pulled down by Leonard, and he's fouled. Judd Bushler was right there. Let's see if that's where the foul will go. Nope. Tony Kukoc will pick up the personal foul. So they'll go back to the free throw line with 18.5 seconds remaining. Randy Funn, Wheaton native, shaking his head. He can't believe it.
Bashan Leonard, a rookie from Minnesota, having a great ball game.
He's got 17 now. And here's the second.
And there's help on the way for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Misses them both.
And Leonard with the offensive rebound. Judd Bushler will have to reach in for the foul.
Can't come up with the missed rebounds here late. Looks like the Bulls' legs are gone. Bushy commits the foul, so they get him to miss 2 free throws and can't come up with the free. There it is. Too late for the Bulls now.
Leonard hits the first. 110-101 now. Miami with a lead. And 111. Phil wants another timeout. 111-101 with 15.7 seconds remaining.
Well, that back-to-back 15-0 wins. Looks like it's going to go out the window, Tommy. The Bulls with a fantastic road record. As many wins on the road as they have at home. 24-5, a 48-5 record. And they've put together a big string of games. Now, this will be the second team. There it is. This will be the second team that they lose to with a less than 500 record. The last team was Denver that they lost to. And this team came out with a game plan. We're either going to go into Alonzo Mourning low, but we're going to stay outside and shoot threes, and they did that. They made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes in the first quarter and ran off 31-21 lead. Really did an outstanding job. Bulls mired in, it seemed like mud all night. But let's look where the Bulls go from here.
On Sunday, that ball game against Orlando, then Minnesota, then a couple days off. Golden State and Boston, Milwaukee, Detroit, and finally they've got another road game the 10th of March, then Washington, Denver, and at New Jersey. So The next couple weeks, John, really favor the Bulls, but a big ball game on Sunday, certainly.
Absolutely. Used to be going through Texas, you wanted to win when those Texas teams come in. Now the Florida team comes in and you try to build it up.
Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Tony Kukoc, Doug Bushler, and Steve Kerr will come into the game. With 15.7 seconds remaining, the Heat lead it by 10. 111-101. You didn't have a 10-point play somewhere, did you?
No.
Okay.
They're going to take the delay of game here to see what's going to happen, but
Michael gets it. Tony Kukoc will put up a high arcing three. 111-104, and Rex Chapman fouled with 10.1 seconds remaining. Michael raises his hand and says, "Yep, I got him."
let's see. The Bulls do not have another timeout, do they? No. No timeouts left, so Chapman with 37, and as I mentioned, his career high is 39.
38 now. Jason Caffey comes in. Doug Bushler will check out.
Jason looked.
And out of bounds Bulls ball with 8.7 seconds remaining.
It wasn't even the smartest play in the world, was it? But they do get it back. 20-second timeout now by Phil.
Phil trying to get his ball club to do something.
Well, again, you don't ever get a chance to run something. Like Bulls have not been down like this, so maybe they just want to run something with 8-7 and see if they can get it. They're not going to close the gap and win it, but
Pat Riley said to his team, stay on the floor. He sat back down on the bench with 8.7 seconds remaining. Tony will trigger it in. Looks for Scotty on top. Hip, fakes, now puts up the three, off. And Alonzo Mourning with a rebound. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that finally is it. The Miami Heat had a big lead at the start of the game. The Bulls came back in the fourth period. Looked like there was plenty of time to make the comeback. But Miami hangs on, makes some free throws and a couple offensive rebounds that were big offensive rebounds for them. And the Miami Heat here at home get a big win. Team that didn't have many players left pulls it off. 113-104. Miami with a win. Now let's go back to our studio one more time. Here's Steve Cashel.